Next topic is our signature feature. Ever since the morning's been around, is our 25th anniversary. On Fridays, as you know, we've always done biggest winners and losers of the week. Very original. Plus, what to look forward to over the weekend. Can't say the Super Bowl. Dan, biggest winner of the week.
All right. So I've got three winners. One, Trump
No,
Productions.
no, one, not
No,
three.
I get three. I get three.
No.
Trump Productions, Canada, Mexico, Panama.
Trump Productions?
Yeah, it's all a production. It's all
Okay, got
like a
it. Yeah,
big,
yeah. Okay, the Trump
PR
movie.
machine.
The
And
Trump
then I'll
movie,
say
yeah.
Musk and the MAGA movement,
Yeah,
because of Kennedy, Gabbard, and they keep
yeah,
pulverizing anyone in their way.
yeah. Dan, I'm sorry, was that two or three?
That was, and then the Senate GOP because they're rolling the House.
Okay, Dan, you have to put $5 in the swear jar for breaking the rules. Sean, adhere to the rules. Who's the single big winner of the week?
Since Dan took all the good ones,
Yeah.
my answer is Joe Biden.
Hey, by the way,
Joe
Mark,
Biden? Joe
in
Biden? Why
your
Joe
note to
Biden?
us, it is plural. Biggest winners,
That's because
not
you have
winner.
one and Sean has one and I have one.
Okay.
Did,
Do you want to know why?
why Joe Biden?
Well, as I said, first, just to be clear, Dan took all the good ones.
Yeah.
The reason Joe Biden is that he got CAA to sign him to a talent deal. And the idea that they think that they're going to get a guy who didn't do much as president for 4 years is going to do something for them is a huge coup for him. The idea that a talent agent is paying Joe Biden to do deals, I think, is a huge win.
Well, they're not paying him. They're counting on getting
to get the
little bit,
CAA
little
brand
big.
behind you is a big deal.
Yeah. All right. Big winner of the week, Dan Turrentine, who upstaged his two morning meeting colleagues at the live event we did in Washington, D.C. on Sunday night by just being Dan and everybody flocking to Dan. And Sean and I stood in the corner and talked to each other about whatever.
I have smile
Congratulations,
practice
Dan.
later today, by the way. I've
Good
got
luck
a
with that.
smile coach. I hired a smile coach.
Dan, loser of the week.
Congressional Democrats.
Enough said. That requires no explanation, I think. Not a great week for them. Sean.
Same vein, the DNC.
DNC.
Just that circus of a meeting is not just visually ridiculous, but it was telling how they went about it. And it was just such devoid of any sense of reality of what happened in November and what's happening now. So
yeah, I mean, look, if you just step back, there isn't a single Democratic win or draw, or even okay, that was a close call of who I'm going to score. Like, the party is getting steamrolled right now. And look, I mean, things will be fine in the long run.
You got Chuck Schumer. You have Chuck Schumer.
I'll be more specific. The loser of the week is the Democrats USAID, where they were flummoxed. They defended it, they didn't defend it. But you guys, I think the real answer, we all gave answers. We all know. I'll count to three. It's a two-word answer. Who's the loser of the week? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Politico Pro. Come on.
Oh,
They're the loser of the week. I mean, they're losing millions of dollars.
By the way, since you opened that can of worms, the idea that every platform that they have, or like newsletter, whatever, opened with this long letter explaining what was going on last time. The key line, by the way, which again, since I love to dunk on this, is that the quote, according to them, the reason that the government subscribes to them is that it makes them more efficient. That was their line.
Yeah.
To quote the senator from Louisiana, John Kennedy, not my words, yours.
All right. You guys did not do, with all due respect, a very good job when I said to 1, 2, 3. But this time I'm sure it's going to work. Ready? On the count of 3. What happens in politics when you're explaining? 1, 2, 3. You're losing.
Losing.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Lastly,
Politico
Pro. Dan, what are you looking for this weekend?
The next Doge PR production.
Sean.
What are we talking about Monday morning?
Yeah, Sean.
A social media tweet from Donald Trump announcing the reconciliation vehicle, 2 bills or 1.
Ooh.
Giddy up, as Courtney just put in the chat. I am looking for the Brett Baer interview because I think Brett is going to even though Donald Trump has answered 50,000 press questions this week, I think Brett is going to use his honing techniques and capability to actually make some more organized, linear news than that's come out of some of these things.